What's connected in Talking Toddler, The Water of Life, and infrared cameras? Well, it's all hidden in the biggest changes Dune Part 2 made from the book. Some of these changes reshape entire characters, others rewrite key battles, and just one changes the ending in the way that might completely alter Dune Messiah. But was it all for better, or did Villeneuve leave out something crucial?
Here's my crucial point.
Stick around till the end of this video and I'll uncover all of this for you.
Smile, Gurney.
One of the biggest structural changes is the timeline.
Reset the timeline.
Because in the book, Paul spends 2 full years with the Fremen, slowly building their reputation, learning their ways, and well, working really hard. While in the movie, it feels more like a few months. This has massive impact on the story because Paul doesn't just win because he's the chosen one. He earns Fremen's trust over the years of hard fighting. In the film, his rise feels more like inevitable and more like destiny. Villeneuve wanted to keep the story tight and emotional, but this change makes Paul's rise feel much faster, less like a lone war and more like a series of big moments leading to victory. By shortening the time Paul spends with the Fremen, the film risks losing emotional weight of his transformation. In the book, Paul's evolution isn't just physical, he becomes Fremen in spirit. So the loss of this time means the emotional impact of Paul finally becoming more deep feels less earned, so his final decisions feel less morally ambiguous, and his ascension seems more like destiny than a really hard fight of a personal growth. Thufir Hawat represents one of the most significant characters in missions, as the Atreides mentat, a human computer capable of advanced calculations. Hawat is central to the book's political machinations, yet he's completely absent in Dune Part 2. Herbert's novel features Hawat as a captured Atreides loyalist.
He's a radical loyalist.
Forced to serve the Harkonnens against his will. His story culminates in a powerful moment of sacrifice when he chooses death over betraying Paul. This entire narrative thread and its emotional payoff are excised from the film.
Why would you do that?
By removing Hawat, Villeneuve streamlines the narrative that sacrifices the novel's one of the most complex storylines, a man torn between duty, survival, and honor.
I have a duty to my people.
Hawat isn't the only significant omission. The film also drastically reduces the role one of the most Dune's powerful political forces. In Herbert's universe, the Spacing Guild controls all interstellar travel, giving them great economic and political power. They play a decisive role in the Emperor's surrender in the book, while in the Dune Part 2, they're just not present.
Now immediately take control of Arrakis and serve as its steward.
This mission fundamentally alters the nature of Paul's victory. In the novel, Paul's triumph comes not just from the military might, but from economic leverage, threatening to destroy spice production unless his demands are met. Without the guild, the film portrays a more conventional power struggle rather than a sophisticated economic checkmate.
And we will regard this as an act of economic war.
By removing the guild's pivotal role, the film loses a layer of political complexity that makes Herbert's universe so distinctive. Paul's victory becomes more about personal revenge and military dominance than a calculated disruption of the entire economic system upon which the empire depends. While some changes involve what's been left out, others involve new creative choices that Villeneuve made. One of Villeneuve's most innovative decisions was filming all Giddy Prime scenes using infrared cinematography, a technique never before employed at this scale in mainstream cinema. This bold visual choice wasn't just aesthetic, it was thematic. Villeneuve and cinematographer Greg Fraser wanted Giddy Prime to feel fundamentally unhospitable to human life, a visual representation of the Harkonnens' moral corruption.
Plans within plans.
Villeneuve changes weren't limited to visual techniques. He also made significant alterations to key emotional storylines. including one that dramatically affects the Paul and Chani relationship.
Blood comes from dukes and great houses. We don't have that.
In Herbert's novel, Paul and Chani have a son named Leto II, who is killed during the Sardaukar raid. This devastating loss fuels Paul's rage against the Emperor and deepens his bond with Chani. The film completely omits the crucial storyline. This omission fundamentally changes the dynamics surrounding Paul's final confrontation with the Emperor. In the novel, his actions are partly motivated by personal vengeance for his son's murder. Without this, the film portrays a more politically calculated ascension to power. But perhaps even more important is the film's approach to Paul's sister, Alia. One of the most distinctive elements of Herbert's novel is Alia Atreides, Paul's sister who gains full consciousness and ancestral memories while still in the womb when Lady Jessica drinks the water of life. This creates a phenomenon of a pre-born child, an infant with the knowledge and personality of an adult. The film acknowledges Lady Jessica's pregnancy and shows her communicating with an unborn child after drinking the water of life. However, it stops short of introducing Alia as a terrifying, fully conscious entity she is in the book, where she is born speaking with adult intelligence and plays a crucial role in the confrontation against the Emperor. Alia's absence fundamentally altered the uncanny aspects of Herbert's universe. Her character embodies the disrupting consequences of the Bene Gesserit genetic manipulation and the psychological horror of being born with ancestral memories, the ABOMINATION, as it's called in Bene Gesserit.
Get out of my mind!
The changes to character dynamics extend to the film antagonist as well, particularly Baron Vladimir Harkonnen.
So it's done, finally.
Baron's fate represents one of the most significant departures from Herbert's novel. In the book, Baron meets his end at the hands of the really surprising character, Alia Atreides, Paul's infant sister. In Herbert's novel, during the final confrontation, reborn Alia stabs Baron Harkonnen with the Gomjabar as she reveals herself to be the granddaughter he never knew he had. Instead, Villeneuve gives the Baron a very different death, one that serves the film's narrative, but loses the poetic justice and shocking family revelation of the original. These changes collectively transform Dune Part 2 from a faithful adaptation into Villeneuve's distinctive interpretation of Herbert's vision. Some changes serve the medium of film brilliantly, creating visual spectacle and emotional instancy that a novel achieves through different means. What's undeniable is that Villeneuve has created something remarkable, a film that honors Herbert's themes while reimagining them for a new medium. It's visually breathtaking and emotionally resonant. Yet for the readers of the novel, these changes might transform the story's meaning and impact. Perhaps the true achievement of Dune Part 2 isn't the perfect fidelity to Herbert's words, but the capturing of the essence of the universe, its scale, its complexity, and its warning about the dangers of the charismatic leaders and religious fanaticism. In this sense, Villeneuve may have created not just an adaptation, but a companion to Herbert's enduring masterpiece. If you appreciated this analysis of Dune Part 2, please support the channel by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Also, I'm curious, which of these changes do you think will have the most impact on the Dune Messiah? Though I will probably make a video about it. So yeah, have a great day and thank you for watching.